Are you selfish or just damaged? Now, this is something that I feel like a lot of people kind of get lost in translation with. And we're kind of expected by our peers. I'm going to try and make this a quick video. We're kind of expected by our peers to always give out the best and always be our best to everyone. And while that's valid, and I agree with that, you should just be the best to everyone. Don't be an ass, spread positivity. It's like people kind of love to comment on when you look out for yourself a little bit more. If you're someone who's always been pretty selfless and gone and helped people, and it can get kind of lost in translation where people make you feel shitty about looking out for yourself. Um and they kind of tell you that you're being selfish. But, you know, I'm just kind of putting this out there to help maybe some people out there just needed this to be said so it can kind of awaken them to this fact of like, are you actually selfish? Have you always been selfish and you're just looking out for yourself because it's like, fuck everyone else anyway, I don't care? Like, are you actually selfish? Where it's like you only care about yourself and you're only looking out for yourself. Um, and you just don't give a fuck what happens to others and you don't care? Are you actually selfish, or have you just been damaged from being such like a selfless person who looks out for others and helps others throughout your life, and you've kind of been walked on and damaged and used, and people take advantage of you, and now you're kind of like, as a defense mechanism, you kind of just don't like to get involved or don't really like to help anyone, um, or are just kind of like, yeah, nah, I'm just looking out for myself, man. I'm just doing this now, and kind of not putting yourself out there as much or stretching yourself for people. Like, are you doing that because you're damaged or are you selfish? And I'm kind of putting this out there for the people that are damaged. And I just want to let you know that don't feel bad about it. You're not doing anything wrong. If you've been damaged and you were someone who used to always look out for people and do your best and stretch yourself thin for people and just go the extra mile, and then you got walked on and used. Unfortunately, a big portion of humans, that's just human nature to them, and they will do that. So this is just a video to let you know that, if you are damaged and you've been kind of having thoughts about yourself and feeling bad, thinking, man, I'm not what I used to be. I feel bad, like not looking out for people and just looking out for me. But I'm trying not to get hurt again. That's okay. That's completely okay. If you're just selfish, like, from the get-go, and you just, it's like, "Fuck everyone else, I don't care, me," then humble yourself, settle down, sit down, humble yourself. Who you think you is? Who you feeling like? Anyway, like I say, I'm gonna keep this video short, but if this did apply to you and you're someone who was just confused and just needed a bit of guidance, on whether you're selfish or you're just damaged and maybe you didn't realize and weren't aware to the fact that you were doing this as a defense mechanism. Don't feel bad about it. Just spread love where you can. Take some time to sit back and heal and do your own thing. Get yourself right. If you're just damaged, a lot of us out here know what it's like. When people just take advantage or hurt you when you're just trying to help them or do anything. They'll take the extra mile. What is it? Give them an inch, they take a mile. Anyway, yeah. That being said, hopefully I helped some people with this. If I did, then if you would like to come back and kick it with me a couple times a week and just, see what I have to say in life and just give you some guidance, then subscribe. It's completely free, no commitment needed. Um, if you didn't like the video, it's completely fine. I don't mind. If you like music, and like I always say, especially if you're a music supervisor or a sync agent, check out my pinned comments. If you're a viewer and you just want to check out my music, then check out my pinned comments. But I'm trying to kill it in sync. And yeah, like I say, music links. You can buy my albums for $1 if you want, or $1 each. There's 7 albums out. You can pay more if you want, just to help your boy out, but it's not an obligation. Please don't feel like you have to. I really don't mind. Just there to help out if you would like. With that being said, subscribe, check out my music, especially if you're a music supervisor or sync agent. Links are in the pinned comment. We'll see you guys in the next one. Much love.